From 2K Sports, we're honoring diversity and culture. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Naz Reid, Dillingham out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Thunder in at the 2. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's Starks. Offline with a 3. Pass to Dillingham. The bank shot, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Campbell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Thunder, the pass to Reid. Here's Ingram. Here's Thunder. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. About a minute into this first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Ingram. Parker outside. The floater. Got it.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The shot by Thunder, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Starks. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Whitehead, shot is good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Coulibaly. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Starks. Kicks it out to Parker. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here we can check out the story for him.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Here's Starks. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. And Parker throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Reid sets a screen. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the Nets miss again. Heat leading by 7. Pass to Starks. Throws it up high.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Ingram, the pass to Thunder. Back to Ingram. Cans it with nobody near him.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Campbell.
that miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Here's Thunder. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Starks, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And for a moment, let's see which teams are leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. Fourth, Miami.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Whitehead. Outside for Ingram. The three ball. He drops it from range. Ingram's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Coulibaly with it. Back to Parker. Again, the Heat misses.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Dillingham, no good. The Heat with the lead. Here's Campbell. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. They set the screen. Pulls it from 20. And that one's good. Starks has got 5 now.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's Thunder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit. Miami trailing. We've got George, and it's Washington in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. It's stolen by Ingram. They've got numbers. Jumps up, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pass to Starks. Goes up on the wing. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Miami. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Reed can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Miami.
First team foul. Now in the game.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. George outside. The rebound by the Nets. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
Here Starks. Pure from three-point range. Starks has got 13 now.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Thunder, the pass to Reed. They set a pick from deep. Hits a three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Starks. Lets a floater go. And he takes it up and lays it in. 15 points in the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Stripped away. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the lob. And finished off by Stewart.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He dropped 50 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual, and the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Parker, he's checked in for George. Driving in. Pass to Ingram. Shoots it from the high post. That's good on the jumper. Ingram's got 7.
Well, Ingram has great scoring instincts. He knows how to find shots and capitalize on them.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Reed. Here's Thunder. Tries again. And that one's good. Thunder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Down low. Here's Washington. Outside Coulibaly. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Thunder, the pass to Reed. Parker defending. Thunder. Off target from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Washington. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The Heat have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Parker. Stewart outside. And the 3 off target. The Nets with the lead. Here's Whitehead to the left wing. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Parker, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Thunder buries it from 3. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Stewart outside. Here's Starks. 15 points in the game.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Whitehead passes to Thunder. And here's George. 11 points for him last game against Boston.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Whitehead. Outside for Ingram. Misses the 3. Heat trail by 5. Parker with it, guarded by Smith. George for 3, sinks the tray. George has got his second bucket on the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Nance, high post.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Entering the game, number 20,
The 11-footer. That one goes. Count it. Smith's got 5 now.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Pass to Campbell. Now George. From downtown. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at Miami. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, the Nets sitting just 1 spot below them.
I think for the Heat, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very...
So it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. Glad you could join us. Ryan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Heat trail by 9. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Naz Reid out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Starks. He buries it from 3. Starks has got 22.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Reid for 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Parker outside. To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Thunder.
Oh, my
Hey,
goodness.
how
Wow.
about that? And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Starks. 3-pointer. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds now.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here's Thunder. He's got 17. Ingram, the pass to Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whitehead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Starks. He's got 22. Lays it up and banks it in. Starks has got 24.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to Parker. Puts up a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dillingham. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Count that bucket.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Heat trail by 13. Here's Campbell. Pass to Starks. Reed defending. Inside. Campbell, the pass to Parker. Knocks down the triple. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's the 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Parker outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Three-pointer off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Thunder, the pass to Reed. Outside Ingram. Here's the pick. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Ingram's got 14 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Parker. An easy 2 on the layup. Parker's got 20 points. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Dillingham. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Dillingham's gotten 4 this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
High arcing shot. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they get it back. No coverage that time.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Thunder. Parker defending. Here's Dillingham. Rebound Miami. Campbell's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Dillingham. 6 points for him. And here's Ingram from the arc. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Heat trail by 12. Right side, Coulibaly. Pass to Parker. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Whitehead. 11 points in the game. Outside Ingram. Knocks down the 18-footer. Ingram's got 16 points.
and credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Starks. He's got 24. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The drive by Ingram.
With those long strides, Ingram eats up space in a hurry. The defense is just a little late.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. George outside. Here's Parker. Off the mark there with a three.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Washington out there with George. And it's Stewart in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Parker. Tight defense on him. George outside. The three. Drains the triple. Nets leading by 15. Ingram, pass to Thunder.
5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
And one more foul and he's out of here. Got to be careful from here on out.
Third team foul.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Stewart finds Washington. Here's Parker. Back to Washington. The three is up. The rebound by the Nets. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the left wing. And there's a pick. Lets it fly. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Heat trail by 15. Here's Coulibaly. No good with the triple.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Dillingham. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dillingham's got 9 points in the quarter.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Basket's good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Here's Parker. Uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And that one's good. Coulibaly.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Reed finds Ingram. Here's Thunder. Pass to Whitehead. Stewart against Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thunder driving to the basket, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's George. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Thunder, the pass to Ingram. Here's Dillingham. Reed sets a screen. Fires for 3. And Dillingham gets the 3. And the Nets lead by 16.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
George outside. Takes a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Pass to Thunder. Outside Ingram. Reed to screen on Stewart. And here's Ingram outside. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Reed passes to Thunder. Deflects the pass. Now Coulibaly. Washington outside. Back to Coulibaly. Pass to George. Now here's Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Ingram.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Dillingham, no good. Heat trail by 13. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
He misses the free throw.
Number 47.
And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Dillingham. Reed to screen on Parker. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Outside Ingram. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Outside Coulibaly. Parker outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Nets leading by 13. Pass to Thunder. Back to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat. Coulibaly's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Starks. Out to the wing. And here's Coulibaly. Fires the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Dillingham. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Dillingham's got 21.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Penalty.
The first free throw is good.
Now at the line. Parker.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And here's Ingram outside, and the Nets another 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Dillingham. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes. 23 points in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They set the pick. Here's Parker. Oh, and so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. You know I rock New Balances myself. Great for my fat hip.